a community outreach initiative founded in 2018 by me. And in April 2020, the pandemic brought about its virtual edition. It is inspired by the people of Qatar, both local and expatriate, and dedicated to my mother. It aims to inform, to educate, to inspire, and bring communities together. This evening, we revisit our Popular Artists of Qatar series, and thus we play host to two amazing visual artists, Shabir and Eric, or as I would say, Shabir Bhai and eccentric Eric. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bosco, for having me here. And it is a great opportunity for us to discuss and to explain what we are doing in our artwork. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So let us start, guys, with a little introduction. So Shabir, could you please introduce yourselves and then I'll move to Eric.
Yeah, Bosco, as you tell to everyone that my name is Shabir, Sugar Hotel Alpha, Bravo Bravo, India Romeo. So
I
this
like
is
that. I
spelling
like
of
that.
my name. And I am, of course, I'm doing artwork since last 17 or 18 years. But
Mashallah.
basically, I'm an IT professional, and especially in, my field is telecommunication engineering.
Oh,
Since last maybe around more than 35, 40 years, I'm in this field of the telecommunication.
wow.
Yeah, and beside this one, I like art and I like reading books and I like to write humor and I like to public speaking also as my area. Plus, I want to share my knowledge to the young generation. This is my introduction.
Fantastic. I love your introduction. And yes, we would love you to share knowledge. That is part of the Big B Meetup motto, to inform, to educate. And when I come back to you in a little later, we will talk about knowledge sharing. Let's move to Eric.
Oh,
Excuse me.
hello,
That was my
Bosco.
little dog, Shabir.
Yeah, I like dogs as well. My name is Eric Kiremi Mutomi. I was born and raised in Kenya, but I was actually told by my sister that dreams are actually happening in Qatar. So this is why I'm here. I'm an inspiring entrepreneur and definitely an artist. That's me.
I like that introduction. I want to delve more in a little later on your entrepreneurial spirit, yeah, because you have a great spirit, Eric, and we need to know more about that. We need to see what makes Eric tick and talk. So, Shabir Bhai, if I may say so, as we very fondly speak to our close friends, as we call them Bhai, in Bombay colloquially also. When did the artist in you take shape? When I mean, you said you're an IT professional, but I love. I mean, as I can see, there's some fantastic, lovely little uh, teapots in Arabic. They call them dalla, DALLAH. You know, and I want to know. Coming back to the question, when did you start your artist's journey? Your artistic journey. Please elaborate.
Yeah, as most of the people say that this from my childhood, I admire with the art and I like the art things. But I want to do something very special in my life. So now I was keep thinking that what I should do something different from the others, so that it should be my brand. So now once in year 2004, 2003, 2004, okay, evening time, I just got the idea that if I make the shape like this, it could become a realistic art, and it can be done in this way. So I just it was around 11 p.m. The night time. So the desire was so strong that I left my bed and I just went to my sitting room and I draw. I made a very big piece, join the papers together and make a big sheet of the papers and draw something like this, the shape of this one, which is on
Okay.
right on my backside. This is my first artwork, which is here on the display on the backside. So when I draw, I started thinking about it, that how I can make it. So that was the first start of my artwork, and it continued for many months because it has taken a few months to complete it. When it was completed, I found that I fall in love with this one, and I used to see maybe around maybe 10 minutes or 20 minutes every day in the morning time, and after that also again after coming back from my job, again I was sitting in front of this model and I used to see this one. So the aim was that we should create some art with some message, and the message is to of course I'm as my artwork brand name is also is displayed here in Mainan Art. So I want to give the message to the people, and especially to the youth, that the people should think to protect the environment. And in this way, we are creating art. Plus, the message is going that environment protection is very essential and is the demand of the time. Over to
Yes,
you.
very true, very true. In fact, my next question to you is about the environment activist that you said you are. We want to know more about your environment activism and how you plan to. I mean, how you are proceeding with that. I also want to know a little more on how you, if you may exchange some knowledge where you can tell us about the dalla, the teapots. You have three different sizes. I was lucky enough to see one of them. Uh, you had brought it to an event that we were proposed to have last year, where Eric also was a part of. We will go there a little later, but I want to know if you can explain how long you took to make one of these dallas. You have three beautiful dallas there behind, the teapots, and what is it made of? Because I feel they are not. I know that they are exquisite, and it deserves a bigger platform. We would have had that at our event last year, but we couldn't, unfortunately, because of quarantine and COVID. So I would suggest you make a series of them, and you could even name them. You have three sizes there behind. I think you can make what is the maximum size you think you can make? Suppose you're in a two-story building.
See, this is the limit. In indoor, the ceiling is the limit. Of course, outside the sky is the limit, but indoor the ceiling is the limit.
Nice one.
And this is almost touching the ceiling. I have another one which is I'm sorry cannot show it to you, but I
Okay.
can show sometime the picture of that one also.
Okay. So,
Just my wife is helping me to show this one. Uh, this is the
oh,
actual
beautiful.
shape of this one. But
Lovely.
I have another one which was displayed in Qatar last year in 2019 in
Oh,
an
lovely.
exhibition. Yeah, and that's also almost touching the ceiling. So this is the limit. And your question, back to your question, that what kind of material? I'm using cardboard, papers, used cardboard, used papers, used
Yeah.
metal pieces, used plastic, and whatever I find useful. I will show you one more thing here. This is one which
Nice.
is you were mentioning that
Yeah.
this
Beautiful.
one,
Very
the name
exquisite.
of this one is Beauty Queen.
Nice one.
And the other one, this one, which is here, this is Environ Ripples.
Oh,
Because
lovely.
of the shape and because of the paint here on the top. And I wish I could show it to you. This
That's
way.
beautiful. I love the color schemes. Very nice colors.
Thank
I
you.
like your colors.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
yeah.
much.
Very
Really
subtle.
nice.
Very subtle.
And The one which is
Wow.
here is my first one, which is very close to my heart
Oh,
always.
wow, mashallah. Fantastic. So you know what? You need to make more of these. I'm not commissioning you to make them, but I will. But I'm definitely. I would definitely love to curate an exhibition where you will be part of it, where we can show the different teapots of Shabir. By the way, when you're talking of teapots, as a Bombayite, as a Bombay boy, we love our chai. You know, our karak chai. So, is there any possibility that you can make some tea also that can go along with those sustainable teapots?
It's very good idea, really, Bosco. That I wish
Oh,
I could make it like this. That it can serve the tea also, and the tea is very and I can say that all over in the world, the demand of the tea, because the people they are now going away from the soft drinks and cold drinks, so they started loving tea. And especially in Qatar, everywhere you can find the karak tea and the masala tea and so many things
Absolutely.
about the tea you can find everywhere. So I wish, and it's a good idea that, but it's made of paper. Honestly, I'm telling you, it's made of paper.
Okay.
But see, this one, this especially this one, almost 17 years before I made it. So
Which
this
one?
I can
Wow.
shoot, yeah. So the strength of this
Fantastic.
one like this, that is still it looks like new. And the beauty of this one is if you don't feel that the design is not appealing, so you can just paste another layer of the papers and put another design. So this is the beauty of
Okay.
this artwork.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic. Great. I'm going to show you one artwork that a friend of mine made at our first Istidama event. Just give me a second. And I'm going to move to Eric. Eric, you better be ready with your mobile. Eric is going to surprise all of us with something really wow. Yeah, just give me a second.
So Eric, I think Bosco is giving us the chance to communicate with the people. And yeah, while Bosco was away, so I was talking
Absolutely,
with Eric.
absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
this is made by a friend of mine, our friend Shreya Suraj, and she's taken a glass bottle of water
Yeah.
and done decoupage on it. You see, she's taken my photographs and made a beautiful artwork out of it. That's me
amazing.
there. She's taken the pictures on her own from the internet. That's me,
Wow.
and made a
Yeah.
beautiful bottle. So and she had a workshop. She gave a workshop at our first sustainability event in 2019 at Barzan, the Qatari heritage site of Barzan, where
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
where we were supposed to have an event last year, and where I met you the same day. I met Eric also for the first time, I think, at Barzan. And unfortunately we couldn't do that event there, but it everything happens for a reason and for the good.
Yeah.
So inshallah, hopefully we can have an event this year with all of us getting vaccinated. Yeah, and thank you for your support, guys. I was a bit hesitant to go for my vaccine, but I'm now vaccinated. So,
Nice.
and I think Sabir, you
Nice.
you have also been vaccinated, and Eric, both of you are vaccinated now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to.
Great, excellent. So with the new phase two and phase three coming up soon, by November or September, we will plan our next event, where Eric is going to showcase some of his sustainable artwork that he does with panels and stuff. But before that, you know what's troubling me, Eric. Now I can
Yes.
understand what is behind Shabir. There's lovely, bottles of teapots. But what is behind you, Eric? I mean, there's black and white, and it's framed. What are you? Where are you?
Well, I'm in a gallery actually, and yeah, the gallery is full of my artwork. I do abstract art mostly. I'm a
Okay,
painter, and like what you see behind me is it's called Eureka. It was
Eureka!
inspired. Yeah, it was inspired by workers of Qatar. how they just find joy after work. And I sat with them. They were telling me beautiful stories about their families and the reason why they are here and why they are so excited to be here in Qatar, of course. And yeah, so it is an inspiration from the workers actually. So I call it Eureka.
Oh, lovely.
Meaning the
Uh,
beginning, yes.
Very nice indeed. Uh, Eric, before we take a, I mean, as I requested you earlier, please can you show us around your gallery? But before that, my questions to you was, when did your renaissance as an artist begin? You know, when did you, when did the awakening happen? You know, when the Raphael or Donatello get into you?
Well, Mr. Bosco, so have you ever heard of the fella that learned how to paint within a week?
Oh, no, no. Please educate me.
That was me. That was me. So what happened? What happened was I was actually tapped on the shoulder by Mr. Hamad Dalal, who is actually the dean of Georgetown University, and he asked me to paint something for him. And
Wow.
honestly, yes, honestly, I've never painted any paint before, but I knew I have a whole week, so I had to learn how to paint within a week. Because now we are talking about the dean, so definitely I had to learn how to paint, and within a week, up, I had a paint on my hand. Yeah, I had some
Wow.
doubts, but definitely it was good. It was an amazing, actually, an amazing
So
experience.
how did the dean think about you? How did he pick you up, or did he see some of your work, or what was it?
I was actually invited to one of the exhibitions that were actually held in Georgetown University. So I was one of the guys, and I happened to ask a question that actually he had to ask me later on whether I could paint. So that's how the conversation went, and I ended up actually painting a paint for him as well, and hosting several exhibitions in Qatar Foundation as well. Yeah.
That's lovely. That's a nice story, isn't it? Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, yeah, that's Simba barking all the way. If you can hear him, he's impatient to come on the show. Actually, I've kept him outside in the veranda.
You can
Uh,
enjoy it.
so Shabir bhai, you have I must say that you're very very popular because you got so many messages come on screen, and they're all wishing you, from Muhammad Salim to Humaira Masood to Muhammad Johar to Ayman, Iman Fatima, and Amjad Khan. All your well wishers have sending you messages. Yeah. Uh, Talking of messages, we would like to get an eco-friendly message from both of you all. So, Shabir Bhai, as I will call him, what is your eco-friendly message? What is your message of for environment? Because you're an environment activist, and I like the way you join environment activism and art, and you call yourself Environ Art. Very nicely done, with an umbrella, beautifully done, very subtle but very powerful. That's a lovely message in itself. But when did your activism begin? With the environment, because coming home, coming from Asia, we have so much of pollution and so much of what do I say, rubbish. We really don't take care of our surroundings. Sorry, I mean, but I can say that because I'm Asian. I'm from India, and I know how bad it can get. So, when did your activism begin? Did it start in Doha or back home in Pakistan? And how did you? What's the journey been with that?
Vasco, this is a very, very beautiful question, and in two different parts, I will reply this question. Okay. First thing, from my childhood, I'm from the family that we have the awareness that this we should not spread out the rubbish, and the garbage should be properly dumped into the dustbins. Okay. My father, my mother, and my siblings, they are already in. We were having the education from my childhood. Okay, this thing, and I'm part of the Pakistan. Actually, the Islamabad, the capital, is very beautiful city. But still, there are sometime we see some empty boxes or cans or on the roadside, which makes me, a little bit discomfortable. So this idea that I should make in a soft way I should convey the message to the people and also to educate the people. So this second part of your question, that we collectively, we should, all of us, we should make some efforts, and we should give the message to the communities that environment is for all of us, and especially for our next generations. They need, of course, they need more than us, that because we spend the time where the environment was little bit early in 30 years, 40 years before, the environment was little bit better than it is now. So we have to think about the environment. We have to think about the future. We have to think about our future generations. All of these things in keeping in mind. So the message, and art is the best way to convey the message.
Very
Art
true.
is the softest way to educate the people, because in art, it's the people itself. It will give the some good feeling and some amusement. It will give you some entertainment. So, in beside the entertainment, beside the amusement, beside the good looking, beside the good hobby, you are conveying the message to the people that, please, for the God's sake, we should take care of our planet. We have only one planet. We don't have any other planet where
Yeah, there's no planet B.
plan B is not there, and planet B is also not there. Regarding the this logo, one of my friend, he's in Pakistan. I know a lot of people are here, and whoever you named, all of them are very close to me. And my wife is also helping me too much doing this artwork, because this is a physical efforts is also required to make this art, because it's not just the brushwork, but to make this kind of big things, it requires little bit more efforts. So one of my friend, he in from Pakistan, Mr. Nawan Ali Khan. I would say his name with due respect, and a very very gentle person, very very supportive person. So he has given me the choice of four or five names. So among those, I selected this environ art. After that, I tried to think that it should not be just writing in environment art, but it should reflect something for the art, and especially for the environment. So I put the umbrella, and this logo I have created by myself. So
Very
this is
nice.
the story of
Very
this.
nice. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I like
Thank,
it very much. And
thanks. Thanks for
I
that.
don't. I mean, yeah. I don't mean to intrude, but I love the Urdu alphabet. It's like Arabic also. It would
Yeah.
be nice to infuse a bit of Urdu in enviro art. I don't know. I don't speak Urdu. I mean, I don't read or write Urdu, but it's so artistic. The language itself, the way it's like calligraphy, and it would be nice to have some of that. It also will showcase, because Urdu is one of the most popular languages in Asia, at least in West Asia. Between India and Pakistan, and it's got such history. It'd be nice to do that. It's my what do I say, 2 cents or 2 paisa in that. Let's move to Eric, because I need Eric to move. Let's move to Eric, as I need Eric to move, because Eric has to show us some of his artwork in his gallery. I think this is the
The
only
pleasure.
guy who's got a fantastic gallery at his disposal at Georgetown, is it?
Thanks to Georgetown. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, well, thanks to George, boy George. Yeah.
yeah.
So, Eric, can you please move, and can we see some of your beautiful work? Because I need people to see some of that, and please explain a little bit about them too. At least a couple of them. Yalla.
Yalla. So, um, okay, I'll turn the camera now.
Yep. Let's
Uh,
let's do it. Wow,
We
that's
have
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, what
Yashida
is
is in
that?
Yashida. It's an abstract actually inspired by a lady who is a baseball player in Japan, and
Okay.
she competed with a male actually earn her her medals. So she really inspired this art. I read about her, and then I decided to actually paint this one. And
Beautiful.
we have Limitless Rush over here, inspired by a gentleman who cleans water here in Doha.
Oh,
He's from Nepal.
nice.
Yeah, he told me his story, and I decided to actually put it in colors.
I like it.
Yeah. Over here,
Oh, beautiful. Is
Nice.
that
yeah,
is that
we have.
Usain Bolt?
Oh, the flag from Jamaica. Okay,
Yeah,
so actually, it's since there is a music that is called bop, and it actually inspired this art and colors as well.
oh, okay. So
So
I was close by. It's Jamaican.
yes. I
Nice,
like this.
nice.
Yeah. And there are several others as well, like this one over here. And
So,
we have I
Eric,
collaborated with one. Yes,
I have a question. So, where did you steal all this artwork from? And is it your work or did you steal it?
they are all my work. But I have collaboration like this with a friend from the US. She's called
Okay.
Camila. Yeah, she has really good work. I had to collaborate with her to have this one on. We have this one inspired by um, my country, which is full of colors.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, amazing, right? And
Fantastic.
definitely we have some landscapes over here, full of colors.
Beautiful.
This is how I see life. And we also do pencil art, as you can see over here.
Yeah. Yes, very nice.
Yes. So this is my work, and going big on it. And we have bigger plans. And let me show you the one that was behind me. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Uh,
A good.
that's beautiful. What was that? Can you explain that? Because it's very captivating. I like abstract. As you can see, my work behind me. Those are my photographs, and black and white has its unique appeal. Although, I mean, yes, color is fantastic, and I like the way you portrayed
Thank
color in your work. I also like the way you've taken my compliments very well.
you.
That shows your confidence in your work and your humility. Talking about humility, that's one of the characters I saw in Shabir Bhai, and he's a very that's what makes me very fond of Shabir. He's very humble, and I'm very proud of his humility and his artwork, and I'm waiting to have his work displayed at Istidama coming up in September, inshallah. Yeah, where we have many artists showcase their work. And Shabir Bhai, what I want to do is I'm already working with Eric on something where I would like you to be also showcasing, doing a master class, where you can actually show a live class of doing some sustainable artwork. I will give you the details a little later after this program. Eric will be working with the plastic and bottles and also with pallets. I don't know if he has anything with him right now to show, but Eric,
I have
you wanted to talk about something, right? You had a surprise for us regarding working with somebody in the US, and you said you're becoming a millionaire. Can you share some of your millionaire money with me?
so Mr. Bosco and Mr. Shabir, and of course the audience. During lockdown, during was the upcoming artist. So
Can you repeat
for
that, Eric? We couldn't hear you properly. Can you repeat yourself? You went a bit
can you hear
haphazard.
me? I'm audible
Yeah,
now. Great. So
yeah.
during lockdown, when lockdown started, the pandemic when it started, uh, For 4 months, I was brainstorming actually what we can do for artists who are actually struggling or upcoming artists. And it was actually very difficult for me to actually come up with an idea because for art, we need people to actually come and see our work. And
Yeah,
now, for 4 months, I sat down and I had no idea how I could actually make artwork anymore because no one was requesting art, no one wanted to see our art because everybody was worried about the pandemic. But I had to find a way to actually, turn that around and take advantage of the COVID. So what I did was, I was able to get in touch with Mr. Damien. He's the president and owner of Mountain Paris Women's Shoes in Paris, currently based in New York, America. And he has made in Antibes, and we had a plan whereby we could actually create a platform for artists where they could actually showcase their work and actually earn money from actually the website. And this project will actually benefit people like me and Mr. Shabir actually as well, and other artists that I've been working with. And this platform will be called Made in Doha. You can search it online. It is madeindoha.com. This platform provides a future for artists, where artists will be given will be having an opportunity to actually showcase their work globally and sell them globally as well. But we'll be having a label that is made in Doha, which will actually be showcasing all small businesses, advertising small businesses, and tourism and art and craft in Qatar. So yeah.
very nice. That's beautiful. Fantastic. I wish you all the best, and we will do something with that program as well. Guys, I started this new thing on my event, my virtual event, where I have a takeover. So you get an opportunity to stage Big B Meetup. So you're going to be the host now. All I can say is be kind and be considerate. So what we'll do is you get a chance to host Big B Meetup right now, by way of asking one of each of us one question. Let's start with Shabir Bhai. I don't know why I cannot just say Shabir anymore. Out of respect, I can't call him Shabir Chacha. I will, everybody's calling you uncle there, but I'm sure they're much, much younger. So I will say Shabir Bhai, of course. And Shabir, could you please, you can ask Eric one question and me one question, and be kind. Yes, please go ahead. You're the host now.
Thank you, Moscow. And before asking the question, I just recall one of the joke or one of the poetry, which one of our famous poet, humorous poet, he says that if boys or gents calling me anything, chacha or uncle or dada or anything, I don't mind. But if the girls call me the chacha or uncle, I don't feel comfortable. So it's okay. So it's
Nice
just,
one. Good joke. I
that
like that.
we are. My wife, she's very much keen to show this one. There's another one. I don't know whether it can be seen.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
this is. You can compare the size of this one with my height. So my
Yes.
height is
So
also.
basically, Shabir Bhai, you have to basically move out from your house so that you stay in a bigger, higher wall, ceiling, so you
Yeah.
can make a bigger one. or move to, or I'll just give you a suggestion: move to Georgetown.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. So, for my first question will be from Bosco. Okay, Bosco, as we are friend, I will not call you Chacha or Bhai or Dada or anything. Bosco is very close to me, and since I know Bosco, I feel so much proud that so many good people in my circle, and Bosco is one of the
Thank you
best
so much.
person in my life. He came in my life. So, what was your ambition and what was your desire that or what makes you trigger this to make this kind of public work to support everybody? To you are supporting everyone, and everybody in the world you are supporting actually. And so, please, can you tell us that what was the drive force behind all of this good work?
Yeah, actually, I will. Thank you so much. I can't stop laughing because so many people are enjoying your joke. Actually, they love your joke. So that shows your humorous side. I didn't know you had such a humorous side. Well, thank you for the lovely question. Big B Meetup, as I said, is inspired by the people of Qatar. The thing is, this all happened during the blockade. That's when I thought about having an event that brings communities together. Because as a human beings, human man is a social animal. But now we have become so anti-social, although there is social media, which is also anti-social actually. uh, uh, we have to actually look at our communities and put our hands on our hearts and say, are we doing the right thing? For example, past few days I'm watching Richard Attenborough's World Wildlife Fund documentary on Earth. Yeah. And there's so many bad things that we humans are doing. For example, overfishing. you know we don't need to overfish. There is plenty of fish, and the way, for example, the whales and the okras and the dolphins fish, they fish sustainably. But we will just take the whole ocean. We'll take a trawler and remove all the fish and store them in the refrigerator. That's not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Now that's going deeper actually, but going back to Big B Meetup, I want to bring communities together. We need to show and support each other, especially in these tough times. When humanity is stretching at its seams. We are bursting at our seams actually, and still you can see people trying to make a profit on an oxygen cylinder. So, sadly, giving you example again of my own home country, India, we are in a very bad state right now. And of course, there are, for every I don't know the permutations and combinations, but I don't know what, for every 100 people there's one good person. No, we need to make more good people. So I believe everybody is good. We just gone to the dark side. We need to come back to the light. And that's how I've chosen you, Shabir Bhai and Eric. I'm very proud of both of y'all. Eric's a young lad, but he has got so many ideas and he has so many aspirations. And I want him to achieve all of that. And Shabir Bhai, thank you for that accolade of saying I'm bringing, you like Big B Meetup and what's happening here. But this is just the start. I want to do. I'm actually, I actually aim to be the TEDx of Qatar. you know but I think maybe we can do better, because I have four pillars that support Big B Meetups. One is this ability, people with special needs who are differently abled. I have That's one of my pillars. Then one is artists, which is what I do now with you guys. And then one is istidama, which is sustainability. And then sports and wellness. In fact, my next episode is on wellness. Because not only during pandemic, we all need mental health wellness. And that is one of the things with a parda, as you can say in Urdu. You will not know when a person is mentally having a problem until he speaks it out. So it's so important, especially as a guy, as a man, with their egos and stuff like that. I believe we shouldn't have egos, because if you have an ego, you're going. So the ego needs to go. Uh, yeah, thank you
Uh,
for that question.
Bosco, yeah, thank you very much for giving us that detailed answer, and really appreciate your noble cause and appreciate the efforts you are doing, and your efforts to make the other all the communities together. So this is one of the best thing you are doing, and plus for the you have very good heart and very good mind, which reflects in all of your acts. So I must appreciate. And the word you said, sustainability, is the best word to understand the environment, understand the requirement of the people,
Thank
and
you.
understand the economy of the world. So sustainability is one of the is the best word to explain all of your efforts.
Thank you
Plus,
so much.
what you're doing about the artists, bringing artists together, and artists in yourself, which is I think the artists have most of the people, they love art, and most of the people, they like to be soft hearted, and the people, they want to help everybody, and regardless of some of the people that we say that they are uh, getting the advantage from whatever they find the reason to get the advantage. But most of the people, they like to help each other. They like to work for the humanity, and we have a lot of people in example of so many people. Those are helping. So my next question will be from Eric. Eric, first of all, that this is our first. Time that we are interacting with each other, and we meet each other, and I found your artwork is amazing.
Thank
So
you.
really, we can do a lot of things regarding the art, regarding the helping the people, regarding the development of these systems. As Bosco said, that maybe like some kind of platform which will help everybody, and can be like. TEDx is the example, but maybe we can do a different thing, or maybe much something better, or different. I would not say better, but maybe a different thing. So, Eric, what is your the first idea that which is making you comfortable, that you want to do something now or today or tomorrow? What is that one? Can you please explain?
Pardon.
What is your desire, the immediate desire to make something very something amazing? You want to do something.
Yes. Well, my the only thing I have in my mind is actually improving the life of artists and actually helping people to understand how important art is actually. So, and this is the reason why this website, the project that I have right now with Mr. Damien, is very important to me right now because Mr. Shabil, I don't want 200 years from now. That's when people can actually recognize your art. I want people to recognize your art from now, from today.
Very
And
well
this,
said.
yes, we can't wait, we can't wait for 200 years more to actually people to actually realize this guy has really serious talent. So with my platform, we'll be giving artists opportunity to actually showcase themselves and actually get their art valued. Even in the next 10 years they will still be proud of the kind of work they did, and people can actually understand why art is actually very important. And that starts with Made in Doha. Everyone please check out madeindoha.com. Log in and see our website. We'll offer you a free label for Made in Doha, so that you can use it to advertise your jobs and so much more as well.
Nice.
And for small businesses, we'll be only charging less than 1 Qatar Rial for 4 months. You can imagine to actually be showcasing your work. For artists, we'll be doing it for free
Mashallah, very
globally,
nice.
and we'll be shipping for you and delivering it for you for free. So yeah,
Wow,
it's a top artist. This is my plan and this is my prayer that it will go through.
very nice, very nice. I
That's
like that.
amazing. That's amazing, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. And over to Bosco, please. You can go
yeah,
ahead, and
yeah.
maybe
Well,
you can give the.
before
Yeah.
now Eric gets a chance to be the host, but before that, I have a nice question from Ahmed Hassan. He says, "Mr. Bosco, can you please describe what sustainability means to you, other than the textbook meaning?" Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, sustainability to me is about, well, for me, sustainability is about thinking of the planet. Yeah. And every day we need to be sustainable. Every day we need to think, use less of your electricity, use less of your water, keep your surroundings clean, and say no to plastic, of course. But you got to do that on a daily basis, not only on World Environment Day or No Plastic Day. Instill this in your system on a daily basis. Make it a habit, because we only have one planet, as they say. There's no planet B. Yeah. I don't know if I've answered that question really well, but it's something to ponder upon. How do you what does sustainability mean to you? Nice one. Thank you, Ahmad Hassan. If I want to revisit that question, I might a little later on. But let me move to Eric. Eric is waiting to host Big B Meetup. What is your question, Eric, to Shabir and myself?
Well, my first question goes to Mr. Shabir, my fellow artist. Your work is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Mind blowing. Mr. Shabir, I like solving problems, and this is something that I really enjoy. And I would like to know, as an artist, what is your biggest challenge when you're practicing your art, when you're doing your art?
Thank you very much. See, life is full of challenges. As in the art also, we feel a lot of challenges. Sometimes I feel a big challenge when I need something. Suppose I have mood of doing artwork. Okay, suppose this is the time at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock night time, and I need some kind of thing. Material is required, and the shops are closed, or the material supply is not available. That will be my most of biggest challenge. So and changing the mind from one direction to another direction is very difficult, especially for the artist. When you have
Yeah.
dream and you have desire, when you're focusing on one thing, it will be very difficult to change your mood and start doing something else. So that is the one of the most biggest challenge. I feel sometimes that I don't have the supply of the material which is required immediately, and I want to finish the work. This is one of the thing. Plus, sometime the thing. Um, it Your artwork sometimes, because this artwork is taking long time, so this is one of the challenge which is sometimes I feel that I have to continue with the same thing. So to overcome this challenge, I used to change my suppose I have some of the artwork which is here, which is not completed. So I'm making those things. Yeah, just give it time.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I will.
Okay, so just a little bit adjusting the camera. Okay,
Yeah.
so so it's, for the sake of change, I use some paint work also. So some of the
Oh,
work
beautiful.
is here. So I'm
Wow.
making this kind of thing also, uh, just to make the change,
Can you bring
Yeah.
it closer to the screen?
Yeah.
Can you bring it closer to the screen? Yeah. Beautiful. Is that not
Amazing.
Northwest Frontier Province?
Yeah, it is. See, from Islamabad and upward, all of these things are very beautiful. I must recommend that everybody should visit some of the northern areas of Pakistan. Really,
Well,
they are amazing. They are
if you
amazing.
can, if you can get
Yeah,
me
uh,
Shabir Bhai,
yeah.
if you can get me a visa, or when I change my nationality, maybe you can do that.
Bosco, really, you will be
Wow.
my guest whenever you will visit Pakistan. You will be
Sure.
my guest, and
Hang
you will
on,
be my,
hang on. Oh, Shabir,
yeah.
wait, hang on a minute. Can you show that closer? These are beautiful works. It's very nice. I like this very much. Beautiful. Very nice color. Rustic, very rustic.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
So a
Thank you.
lot of
Beautiful.
work is maybe sometimes some of the work is 70%, some of them is 30%. I have a lot of things on my left hand side. which is still working on those things. Maybe in the next show, I will show you some different things. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
I,
so back to Eric. I think I have replied your question. So, what is your next question, please?
well, that's all I wanted to know. But if there is more, you can add to it. Yeah, but yeah, this is very.
Yeah.
Thank you
Well,
so
Eric,
much.
you have two questions, one for him and one for me. Unless you don't want to ask me, that's fine. You want? I
No,
think
no, we must ask you.
that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
So yeah, Mr. Bosco, I know you're a photographer, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, what do you think about the idea of an artist, Mr. Shabir's art and your photography on an exhibition together? Can
Yeah.
we a team together and actually collaborate on something, actually display together, including your artwork,
Yeah. Yeah.
photography?
Absolutely. Well, as I said, as I've always said, it's all about. I love promoting fellow artists as well, and I've had an exhibition before where I had around. I curated an exhibition, co-curated. I had two friends, one Palestinian photographer and one Pakistani photographer, and we had a joint exhibition. But that was in 2018.
Wow.
This time, I would love to do something where we have different artists like yourself, sustainable artists, graphic artists, visual artists, and even guys who design on their computers. Digital art, that's coming up in a big way too. So yes, I will definitely work with Shabir. We can definitely have an exhibition, and that is a plan. Can't give you details right now what I want to do, but
Yeah.
you know most of it because you are part of that plan, Eric. You are a big part of that plan. Yeah, and hopefully, Big B Meetup, Virtue Real. That's what I call it. uh, Virtue Real Big B meetups. During COVID, we've turned to Virtue Real, where we have no we our guests are all virtual, but the speakers and the people who are showcasing their work will actually be there. So we keep a close watch on numbers, so we don't supersede the number of people that we can have at an event, keeping in mind quarantine and social distancing. Yeah, Eric, I always wanted to actually have my photographs uh,
Nice.
where they can be some of them converted into uh, art. As
We can do that.
yeah, yes,
I
yes. What I
actually
mean,
do that.
like for example, I will have a couple of photographs and I will print them, and then we can play around with that with colors, and then stick them on another canvas, and then that becomes a bespoke piece of work. Because
We
with
have to do.
photographs,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's
because
a very
like
good.
for example, okay, let me ask you all a question, as I always do. Do you know what this is? Be kind, be kind.
I believe it's behind you.
Yeah, it's behind me. Yes.
Is that a horse?
Okay. Shabir bhai, what do you think it is?
It's something, it's difficult to see. Let me see here. Oh,
Looks like a.
it is flying bird or what?
Anyway, you all are very nice and kind. None of you all said it was a naked woman or something, but that's good. It is actually a horse. Yes, it is. It's a horse.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, now
I
I can
played.
see.
It's an abstract. It's an abstract picture, and it was exhibited at Qatar in 2019, 2020 actually, early January. Yeah. And so the thing with this is, but with what I want to do, what I want to say is, with that picture, I want to actually play around with it and have smaller images and then paint on top of it so that it becomes artwork,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
that kind of thing.
So you are adding the effects on the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
great. That's
guys,
great.
we're nearly out of time, but we definitely need to do a few more things. One thing before we end is I'd like you all to share your social media handles here for everybody to take note. And Ahmed Hassan is asking for my social media handle. Well, most on all social platforms, I go as Big B Photography. I will type it out for you because I spell it differently. But Shabir bhai, please give us your social media handle so that people can follow you.
Yeah.
You can put you.
Okay, Ahmad is my son, and he is amazing fellow, and is very very. He is the third member of our family because we have three members family plus his wife also. She's also very much amazing. She's helping us like our daughter, and I'm very much thankful to Ahmad and his wife that they are helping always, and they are always very close to us, and. Of course, my wife, she's helping me a lot of things, and she's forcing me to at least show some more work
No,
which is still
mashallah,
incomplete to
very
be
nice.
done. Yeah, this is the one
You
here.
are blessed with a lovely wife
Yeah.
supporting you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this the plate which is also made of cardboard. See, you can
Oh
say the see,
wow,
yeah, it's made of
beautiful,
cardboard. Yeah, believe me, this is cardboard.
very nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and shape it as a plate, and maybe I will paint it
Oh wow,
with
there's a
some
photo.
other.
Nice, nice.
This is
Yeah,
amazing.
and
This
this will
is,
be the
isn't it, Eric?
part of this jug afterward. Yeah, this will
Wow.
like
Can I
this.
have that one?
Yeah,
Yes,
and
you,
one more
you
thing,
beat
which
me
is
to it.
maybe this is very close to the Arabic culture. This is
Yeah,
the oud burner.
Wow.
wood burner. Wow.
Yeah. This also I want to paint it, and I think Bosco, I'm just showing because of your show. Otherwise, it was a secret, and it was a just I keep it until it is finished. So my wife,
Very
she's
nice. Very nice.
asking me to show because your show is very popular, and people maybe give me some more ideas, and really
Yeah,
I
sure,
like to
sure,
get some
absolutely.
ideas. Yeah,
Wow,
and
beautiful.
I would
That's a
like
good
to
one.
thank all of the people. Those are here, and those will see this program afterward also. And I'm very much thankful to everyone. Now, my Ahmad, maybe help us let me. Otherwise, I will also write. Ahmad
No, it's okay.
can
You
help me
can you
to
can type it. You can type it
type
later
it.
if you want, or just
Yeah,
spell it out. But more importantly, Shabir bhai and Eric, I
yeah,
would like you all to give. Before we end, I always ask every one of my guests to give their message of love and peace. So let's start with Eric. Eric, I'd like you to shower some of your love and peace among all our guests and Shabir and myself. Give us your message, and then I'll move to Shabir with his message. I would like, because we are multicultural here, I'd like one in the generic English, common English, and one in the beautiful language of Kenya, which is
Swahili. Swahili, of course.
Swahili. Yeah, yeah. I have a love for that language and the country because my
Thank you.
grandmother, my mother's mother, was born in Mombasa in
Thank you.
1920s. Yeah, and I've been to Kenya once, and my wife plans to visit Kenya in the next 2 weeks. So Eric, you're going to take care of her hopefully, and your friends, and you have some.
There.
Yep. So yeah, Eric, your message of love and peace, please.
Now, if there is one thing that I admire about my sister Dorcas is Doki. She tells me always be kind to everyone, and before you judge someone, try to get in their shoes and judge them. The
Yeah.
most important thing about being a human is actually taking care of our mental health, which is a topic that I've really tried to talk. I really try to talk about because everyone is going through something, but of course under the curtains. So all the time we try to show more love to people and appreciate their work. Create, don't hate.
Ah, nice one. Create, don't
Thank you.
hate. Lovely. Shabir bhai, to you.
Thank you very much. My message that, of course, to protect the environment, not only the environment, but also reduce the waste, especially the waste for the food. Is When I see the if the food is wasted, I don't feel comfortable. So the food should not be wasted by any mean, by any condition. So food should be used very wisely, because we see that some of the people, they are not so much blessed, and they have difficulty to find the proper food. So food should not be wasted. Food is enough in this globe, but it's not properly divided into the people. So see the people; those are needy people. Just save the food and give it to the needy people. This is my message. And plus, for the art is a universal language which should be for any part, whatever is your profession. If you are an engineer, you are a doctor, or you are an architect, or you are a businessman, or whatever is your profession, just add art into your life, so you will feel much more comfortable, and much more you will get more beautiful heart by adding the art into your life. So this is my message. Over to
Perfect.
Bosco.
Mashallah, beautiful message, Shabir bhai. I love your message. So nicely said. Infuse art into your daily life and create, don't hate. It just showcases the beautiful people that you all both are. And I'm so happy to have hosted you all both. It was a long time pending, but it's also given me more ideas to think about for our future event, which is Istidama. And not only on Istidama, you have to be part of my Artists of Qatar physical event. I had the last one before COVID. I had in January 2020, and it was at Sheikh Faisal's museum, and I had over 25, 4 or 5 artists participate. We had a roundtable discussion, and we had an exhibition, and we had a tour of Sheikh Faisal's museum. So that is another event that I will be having, most probably next year, because you just need to first, safety always first, right? Safety first. So
Yeah.
once we're all vaccinated, we can slowly creep into having bigger events. But for the time being, we will have an event on Istidama, on sustainability, inshallah, in September. And we'll show a lot of these teapots. And I'm actually thinking of actually getting a chai wala there, so that next to the teapot, we'll have some tea also.
Yeah.
And Eric, keep going, buddy. And I'm very proud of you and what you're doing. And your story is an international story. I can't wait for you to be on CNN one day, where you will talk about, from the streets of Kenya to Qatar, Georgetown, and then New York and
It
Paris.
was a dream come true. It's a dream
Yes.
come true.
Thank you, Shabir. Thank you, Eric.
Can I get
Pardon?
one of the teapots?
Yeah, that's a good thing to ask for. Yeah, but I'll leave that to Shabir to answer after the show. uh,
Uh, Moscow, just 1 minute. I would like to say thanks to all of my supporters and my friends, especially
Absolutely.
Salim Saab, Bhatti Saab, Amjad, and Amjad Salim, and Amjad Khan, and Humaira Masood, and lot of people, they send me messages, because it was difficult to reply everyone. Rahman and Faizan, and
You know what?
lot of people are here. I think Madam Arif Rao, Mrs. Arif Rao is also here.
Humaira,
Lot of people are here.
Humaira Masood.
Humaira Masood, yeah.
Actually,
So
you know what?
yeah,
What I got thinking, I wanted to ask you all anyways.
Yeah.
Shabir bhai, please give a short message in Urdu, please, and Eric in Swahili. That'll be nice because I love both the languages. उर्दू का मैं बहुत शौकीन हूँ. Is that fine? I had a tough time on the radio, on the Urdu radio station that day, but I tried my best. And please give
मैं
your message.
आप सब दोस्तों का, आपका और ना बॉस्को साहब, आपका भी बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि आपने हमें इनवाइट किया यहाँ पर. और बॉस्को, आप एक इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, इतना नोबल काम कर रहे हैं कि ना इसका कोई जो है ना वो उसका कोई वो मतलब वैल्यू में आप काउंट नहीं कर सकते उसकी, उसके जो है ना ये अबव जो है ना हमारे जो है ना इमेजिनेशन है.
उर्दू में वैल्यू को क्या बोलते हैं?
मैं, हाँ जी,
उर्दू में वैल्यू को क्या बोलते हैं?
इसकी जो कीमत है, इसकी जो कदर है, जी, कीमत और कदर है वो बहुत ज्यादा है. आपके जो काम है वो एक बहुत खूबसूरत काम है, इंसानी फलाह बहबूद के लिए काम है. तो इसको जारी रखें. अल्लाह आपको खुश रखे, अल्लाह आपको और तरक्की दे, और ना लोगों को जो है ना प्यार बांटते रहें, मोहब्बत बांटते रहें, हमेशा खुश रहें, लोगों को खुश रखें, अपने आप को खुश रखें, और इसी में जो है ना लाइफ हमारी जो है ना अच्छी गुजर सकती है. आपका भी शुक्रिया, और एरिक आपका भी शुक्रिया. एरिक नैरोबी और कीनिया जो है ना मेरा बहुत फेवरेट कंट्री है अफ्रीका में. जो है ना मैं early childhood I know that Kenya is one of the most beautiful country, especially for the wildlife. I admire Kenya. Yeah, in a very, very good way. And also India is a beautiful and beautiful people. I have a lot of experience with working with the Indian people, and I feel so much affiliation, so much comfortable with everyone. So politics, apart from politics, we are same, we are humans, and we have to work for the humanity. This is the message. And especially for the Qatari people, I would like to say thanks to every Qatari person that now I have completed 25 years in Qatar, and I feel this is my second home. Qatar is my second home. I'm very much humble and say thanks to all the Qatari people that they are supporting us. All the expatriates, we are feeling so much comfortable, and we feel that this is our second home. So, Bosco, thank you much, and over to you, please.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद. Thank you so much. Lovely message. I love the prompting also.
Yeah.
Eric, we need to listen something from your language.
Hakuna Matata.
Habari zenu. You're supposed to say mzuri sana. Habari zenu. Mimi naitwa Eric na nimetoka Kenya. Ningependa kushukuru Qatar sababu wanatupea heshima na kutupatia ile muda wa napenda pia kuwashukuru ambao wanafanya kazi, ambao wanahusika kama Georgetown University, pia kwa sababu ya kuweza kuniweka mahali. Ningependa pia kushukuru Mr. kwa jua leo. Asante sana.
Asante.
Pia ningependa kushukuru familia yangu na zangu ambao wamekuwa wakinisaidia.
Are you done? Great, I like that. You know, Swahili is such a, Swahili, Shabir bhai, is like the Urdu of Africa, Because, because it's spoken by so many countries, not only Kenya. I think it's spoken by Tanganyika, right?
Yeah.
And Swahili is spoken by many other countries also in Africa, the language, because it's a tribal language. It's not just for a nationality. And have you been to Kenya, Shabir?
I wish I should do. I should go maybe after my retirement or
No, no, don't
spare
wait
time.
for it.
Yeah,
Shabir bhai,
really.
that's the
I
wrong
like
thing.
to visit. I like to visit
Don't,
the
don't
places.
think,
Don't
don't go
wait.
after
Just
retirement.
go.
Not after
Okay.
retirement. After
Okay.
retirement, you will want to go back to Islamabad. You need to go now, okay?
Okay.
Think about it now. But
Okay. Yeah.
I've been to Kenya 17 years ago
Yeah.
or 18 years ago. It is beautiful, amazing country. And
Okay.
I love Nairobi. I've been to, and if you like wildlife, and if you even like good food, there's pretty decent
Oh.
bush meat. It shouldn't be eaten anymore. Actually, I wouldn't. I
Oh.
would detest that because we need to preserve wild animals now. But I've eaten the odd zebra and the crocodile and a couple of other animals. But I don't want to say that anymore, guys. It was a pleasure to host you both. Eric, I can't hear you.
I'm saying I would also like to visit your countries as well. India
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much, both Shukriya, to all the Urdu speaking people who have joined us today, and to the Kenyan contingent. Thank you so much. Asante, as they say in Swahili, and Shukriya in Hindi and in Urdu. And good night, and see you next week for the wellness mentality episode. Yeah. Thank you, Shabir. Thank you, Eric. And keep at it. You guys are maverick. God bless you all, and good night.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.